Today, I'm sharing with you 7 beginner-friendly product ideas that you could easily scale to replace a 9-to-5 income. I've grown what's approaching a multi-million-dollar business that uses the same structure as these ideas that I'm going to share with you, and it makes a lot more than those 9-to-5s. I've selected these ideas with scaling in mind, so after you test and make sure that there's a market for that product on Etsy, you would still be able to scale it past 7 or 8 figures on Shopify. Before we go any further into this video, welcome to Cash Money Ideas. Here, we will show you the most up-to-date making money online ideas, tips, and tricks. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and press the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And lastly, don't forget to leave a comment below. We would love to hear your thoughts. Now let's get back to the video. Shop idea number 1. Selling pet collars. We all know that targeting the emotions of customers is the best way to get sales, and that's why these custom pet collars sell like crazy. So much so that there are entire shops dedicated to just selling these products. This shop, for example, that simply sells dog collars with patterns on them, has done over $1 million just in the past few years, and this customizable listing has made an estimated $140,000 in revenue. There are more shops like this one where they do sell some other items, but their dog collars drive most of the sales, and they've had massive success over the past 3 years. Their dog collars are almost the exact same thing that we just saw, just with different pattern choices. Some shops on Etsy take a different approach, like these sleek suede bands and metallic metal buckles. But it's fundamentally the exact same product, and as you can see, both can be very successful. Shop idea number 2. Pet Renaissance portraits. This next idea might suit you a little bit better, and that's by selling pet Renaissance portraits. These are just super funny portrait images, basically of your pet's face on top of some kind of royal-looking body, and it makes a lot of money. Basically, a customer sends a photo of their pet, and they'll receive back a photoshopped image like this one, either as a digital download or a physical print. This shop called Van Wolf is averaging about $244,000 per year just from their Etsy shop, and their entire focus is this style of painting. Now, this other shop called Tiny Fluffy sells basically more of the same products, but they're all very similar styles to one another, and they've also been massively successful with their business on Etsy. Shop idea number 3. Digital graphics and clip art. The next idea came to me because I spend money on these products for my own business. What I'm talking about is selling digital graphics and clip art. This shop called Heather Roberts Art sells digital download graphics and clip art, and her shop has been massively successful over the last 3 years. She's done roughly $2.3 million, which means she's likely profiting anywhere from $54,000 to $60,000 per month. Here's a very similar shop that also sells digital graphics and clip art, and their $3.3 million in sales comes out to about $370,000 each year, and again, that's roughly 91 profit since they're all digital downloads. There's a lot of shops like this, but these ones stood out to me in particular because they're doing something a little different. Before we continue, I'll give you some time to subscribe to the channel and give it a big thumbs up. If you loved the video so far and found the content interesting and informative, please leave a comment below. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Now let's get back to the video. Shop idea number 4. Prompt guides for AI tools. The shop that caught my eye is called Fixly, and they've only been on Etsy for around 7 months, and they've already made over $40,000, so I'm guessing that projected out over the year as they continue to grow, they'll definitely hit 6 figures again. Almost all profit since it's a digital product. It's pretty easy to make that amount of money at 9-to-5, but considering that this is a brand new shop with only 93 listings, and the competition is not only super low, but they all have terrible listing images, I think you stand a good chance of standing out and getting some sales if you went into this niche. Shop idea number 5. Candles with humorous sayings. You can start really small, but it's got the potential to be a multiple 7-figure business on Etsy alone, and that's simply by selling candles. This shop called Perfect Match Shop has built an entire business around selling these funny saying candles. There's a lot of shops that sell these kind of candles, but this stands out in particular. Their shop has brought in $1.66 million, averaging $524,000 a year with a fairly big number like that. I was wondering how they got there. I dug a little bit deeper into the shop and found that the top 20 of the listings are generating 80% of the sales, and specifically the top 10 listings. Just 5 of those top 10 listings generate almost $15,000 a month. That means that roughly 1% of their listings are generating 40% of their sales. Shop idea number 6. Tumbler wraps. If you're also looking at t-shirts and mugs to find more saying inspiration, I think it's going to be a really hard work for you to run out of ideas. Now there's a website called Market Pulse that shows the top 100 sellers of the last 30 days based on the number of sales. The crazy thing is that between 5 of those top 100 shops, they've collectively sold over 92,837 tumbler wraps. This business seems really straightforward though, selling either an individual wrap for $1 to $2 or they're selling packs for around $7. The shop that we're looking at has gone from 0 sales to over $73,000 in 8 months' time. That means she's made around $120,000 to $198,000 in just 8 months. Shop idea number 7. Fabric prints and patterns. This next product idea may not be for everyone, but it just goes to show that you can sell pretty much anything and they just happen to sell fabric prints. Now, this shop called Spoonflower, they sell pattern prints on fabric and on wallpapers, so it's not just one product, but the patterns work either way. This is probably as simple as it gets when it comes to repeatable businesses. All they're doing is making good patterns and selling them on wallpapers and fabrics. Before I show you how much money they've made, because they've made a lot, I wanted to show you that they've really put a lot of work into this. They have tens of thousands of listings, and while they've probably actually designed less than half of that because they post their patterns on multiple products, they've been extremely dedicated to making and posting patterns. Most of the patterns are extremely simple, and almost anyone watching this video could make the same quality of pattern. It's just that most people don't want to dedicate the amount of time that this would take, especially with tools like Midjourney. This would be easier than ever to generate a pattern and upload it for sale on fabric or wallpaper. Hopefully, what this shows you is that you can build a brand around almost anything and scale it, turning it into what's likely an 8-figure business. I've got a bunch of links and discount codes for you to get things like 40 free listings on Etsy, so you can legitimately jumpstart your business completely for free. If you love this Make Money Online video and found the content interesting and informative, please like and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear what you have to say. And press the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And don't forget to subscribe to Cash Money Ideas. See you in the next video.